and welcome to day 7 of Eat, Shrink and Be Merry in Lockdown. You know, every day I've wanted to say eat, drink and be merry, and today it's applicable rather than just a slip up of the tongue. So today it's all about lockdown libations, alcoholic and non-alcoholic. You might notice this behind me. Are you pouring on the pounds? Are you mindlessly consuming so many additional calories? And you might be thinking to yourself, well, that's fine. I'm fine with my weight. But are you fine with the quantity of sugar, which is where these calories are coming from? Because that quantity of sugar, remember, is poisonous to your gut. So it's affecting your mood, your energy, your sleep, and how you show up for everything. So I'm hoping that's of concern to you, whether you have you want to lose weight or not, your health and how you feel. So I'll come back to that later. First of all, of course, I want to recap on yesterday, your snacks, candy, sweets, desserts. I hope you saw that there is so much choice and alternative, healthier options out there. So you really can have your cake and eat it. Just try and choose a healthier cake most of the time. Or if you don't, look at how much and how often you're having them. So it's all there and it's all available, as you could see from the amount I have in my own home. I like choice and options, what can I say? All right, so as I say, today we're going to be talking about alcoholic and non-alcoholic drinks. And with this, of course, it's all about your health goals. Do you have a health and weight goal at all? And indeed, it's what you're drinking, how much and how often. That's what it's all about. So again, I'm going to look at the facts for each of these things and then what are different options for you to maybe consider in your health and weight goals. All right, non-alcoholic. In my high-tech studio here, I'm going to show you something. My next slide on my PowerPoint presentation. This is my TV. I can't swap slides on it. Don't have the wires, the technology. But this I have, which is called the handheld approach. Hopefully on this you can see maybe a coffee similar to one you have, maybe a soda, maybe fruit juice, and you see how many teaspoons of sugar are in it. And that's the key thing. What are you mindlessly consuming that's really failing your health and if you have weight loss goals? And that's the key thing. It is the mindless eating of sugar that really is not serving you at all in any way, shape or form. So what else is there? I mean, obviously water, but we all want some flavour and some fizz or something different at different times of the day. So what else is there? Well, obviously you've got your teas, you've got different flavoured teas, you've got coffees, different flavoured coffees. Just be aware of how much milk, cream, sugar you put in them because it really can add on. You might like a glass of milk. Well, again, for the fat content, it might be best to switch to semi-skimmed. Or if you're trying to lose weight, skimmed. Not everybody can handle the taste. Again, personal choice, but just know that there are different options. Fruit juices. Right, I do need to talk to you about this. People consume fruit juices like crazy, think they're the healthiest thing. They are not. So, fruit juice is obviously the juice of a fruit with all the fibre of the fruit taken out. And because you don't have that fibre, all that sugar in that fruit juice spikes your blood sugar because it doesn't have the fibre slowing the release of the sugar from that fruit into your system. And so your blood sugar will spike, and we know what spikes, then it will drop drastically and make you crave far more sugar. And you'll reach out for a carb-laden snack because it's a quicker source of energy for your body to get. So I would advise against fruit juices unless you eat them with a meal. Don't just have them as a go-to drink for thirst. So cordials, they're a good option with still or sparkling water. What do I have? Not much left of anything right now, but I do like my Ribena. Again, no sugar added. And this one, Robinson's. I like my mango and orange, no sugar added. This one I really do like, elderflower, is delicious. There are so many cordials out there these days and so many without sugar. Now you don't consume much sugar when you, depends how strong you have them, but you don't consume much. But again, where you can control it, where it really doesn't alter the taste, reduce sugar intake where you can. And that's the key thing. All right, so what about some fizz and some flavour? I definitely like fizz and flavour. Oh, back to that. I know you can have you can buy some flavoured sparkling water, and great. And especially just have a look at artificial sweeteners or how naturally they're flavoured. I personally don't like them because they don't have the punch that I'm looking for. They don't have the punch in the fizz and they don't have the punch in the flavour. But some people might like them. So I just want to give that as an option. But more real fizz, more flavour. Let's look at what's going on there. Again, I have my high-tech handout to show you. Let me show you this. And I hope you can see this. You just ate, is it 16? 16 packets of sugar in one bottle of Coca-Cola or any soda, full sugared soda. And you know what's even worse? If you have children or know any children that are related to you, your kid just ate 24 packets of sugar in a large soda. You know, when you go to the cinema or movie theatre, it's appalling. It's sickening to know the facts. It really is. Actually, it's literally sickening when you know the facts because they're making you sick. Sick and tired of being sick and tired. That's what they're doing to you. And it's knowing this. But you think, well, what else can I have? Because that tastes so good. Okay, what about diet sodas? Well, a lot of you probably know that in some ways they're just as bad because they're loaded with the artificial sweeteners. And we know all about that now. But my take would be, if all else fails, go to the diet sodas and just stop right now the full sugared sodas. That amount of sugar inside your body is poison. So the amount of artificial sweeteners in the actual diet sodas, you'd have to have a lot of them to really start having a bad effect. So I would immediately, if you like sodas or fizzy drinks, go to the diet sodas. But I'm going to give you another option because there are always healthier options. So there's fizzy drinks out there called Zevias. They are fizzy sodas, fizzy drinks, flavoured, sweetened with stevia. So they are a little bit expensive. That is a problem. It goes with things that are healthier. A lot are more expensive. Not always the case, but a lot. So, but they are so much healthier for you. And if you want that buzz of the fizz and the taste and all that flavour in your mouth, they're great go-to. The other thing I like to do actually is soda water. I do have a soda stream, so you make your own soda water up, and I do put in these flavours. I have my root beer, stevia flavoured drops, my root beer, and my vanilla cream. It tastes like a cream soda, they're delicious. So, and you can get so many different flavours, and they really are good. So again, it works for me. It might be just time transition step by step. You might not be able to jump to this straight away. Maybe you just jump from the full sodas to the diet sodas to the Zevias to then these. Again, your taste buds will take time to adjust and not everybody can jump straight away. So again, do what's right for you, but do something in the right direction. There are the other drinks, the very healthy drinks, kombucha drinks. You can make kombucha at home, you can buy it. Again, it's a little bit expensive, but they're yummy and flavorful, and they make lots of different flavors now, and they've got all the probiotics in them. So I love them. As I say, they are a little bit expensive, but they're fantastic for you, and they taste great. Okay, so that is a quick thing on non-alcoholic drinks. I hope that's given you a few different ideas. Alcoholic. Let me give you the facts, and when I say I'm going to talk about your quads, yeah, it's not the quads to do with your thighs. These are the 4 factors of what alcohol does to you, and if you have a health or weight loss goal, you need to know about this when it comes to alcohol. So number 1, alcohol has calories. Are you drinking empty, mindless calories and not aware of it? Alcohol has a lot of carbs. Are you drinking a lot of carbs and not even thinking about it into your count for the day, if you are counting calories or carbs? Also, it actually increases, as I'm sure you found out, increases your appetite for carb food and fatty foods, so you will reach out for those sort of snacks. It's just your body, it makes your body do that. And then also it stops your body burning fat cells. And actually, as a 5th little bonus factor, it does make your body create and produce more fat cells. But the main four are more calories, more carbs. You will reach out for more carby, fatty snacks, and it prevents your body from burning fat. If that hasn't put you off alcohol, but it hasn't me. You know, it did actually for a while when I lost a lot of weight in America, when I put it on, when I moved there, and when I lost it. I did stop alcohol for a while because I was so determined and wanted to lose the weight ASAP. And if that's the case with you, you do need to stop drinking alcohol. Plain as day. So that's it. But there are alternatives, and so I'm going to give you some of those, of course. But first of all, just let's look at some of the main alcohols, and let me talk you through that. And the other thing, if you don't care about the calories and carbs and all that, alcohol is a depressant, and it will cause you to be more stressed. If you are stressed and you're drinking it to de-stress, that's a temporary fix, and you know it. It will cause you to be more stressed from the inside out. So just be even more aware of that than you probably already are. Okay, all right, so wines. Red wine is slightly healthier for you, so that would be more my drink of choice for between red and white wines. They all do vary slightly in their calorie and their carb content, but you know, hey. But again, it comes down to your how much, how often, of course. So be aware of that. Dessert wine and port has far more sugar in it, and they're far more calories. So perhaps really sip it and drink it slowly. Again, the speed is a good, hey, slow down and you'll drink less. Beers. Whatever is your beer of choice, they are all fairly heavy in calories and carbs. So really have a look and just look up nutrition tables of what your beer of choice is and what it is. And is there a different one? If you're into lagers, is there a lower one you can have? If you're into the bitters, is there a better one you can have? Depending on your your health and weight loss goal. Don't know why I've got wealth on the brain today, probably because we're all in lockdown and not earning money. Hey, another topic. All right, so spirits or liquor. The clear ones are the best ones, the vodkas, the gins. The dark ones have more sugar in them, you know, like your rums. So again, just choose whatever works for you. Liqueurs, again, they're thicker, more dense, they're very syrupy, loads more sugar in them. The cream ones obviously have cream on them, more calories. Just be aware of how much you're having, how often. Mixers, this is where you can make a real difference. This is where, again, you really can have your cake and eat it. And you know me, I'm all about that. So your mixers, I'll tell you straight away my go-to is soda water. And I know a lot of you are probably thinking, oh my God, really? Well, Dawn can keep her soda water. I'm sticking with my lemonade, my Sprite, my tonic water. Okay, let me get to that. So first off, soda water. Don't knock it till you try it. Especially if you try flavoured vodkas and flavoured gins. My go-to flavoured vodka is vanilla, love it. And my gin is rhubarb. You stick that with some soda water and some lemon or orange segment in the top. Tastes really nice and tastes fresh. Try it. That's all I'm saying, try it. Or these days, tonic water's got a lot better. It used to be really bad with carbs and sugar. It's got a lot better. Obviously, the Fever Tree tonics are good. And then lemonade, get diet lemonade. Just ways to do it. So I was giving you the real clean version and then the other version. So with the soda water cleanest, then the others. So think on those. And with wine, of course, you can always throw some soda water in it or some diet lemonade or diet tonic. I haven't tried it with diet tonic actually. And make it a spritzer. Make it go further. So again, there's some ideas anyway. All right, as I say, at the very least for your health, if you don't care about the calories and carbs, at the very least for your health, maybe just slow down. Maybe just have a glass of water first so you don't gulp your first drink down, which is so easy to do. Maybe if you're in for a long evening drinking or out for a long evening, in at the moment, you have a glass of water in between each drink. And maybe make that a fizzy glass of water because, again, it will just fill you up and you're less likely to drink your drink fast. And it might sound silly, But think on this the next time you have a drink. The first one is the best. It really is, especially those first few sips. Tastes great. So then when you get to your second or third, do you really need or do you really want the second or third? Just a thought, just throwing it out there. Okay, all right, let's just talk a little bit about low and non-alcoholic drinks, because this is a huge bugbear for me. A lot of the low and non-alcoholic drinks are still loaded, if not more so, with carbs and calories. So don't think because they're low in alcohol, they're low in carbs and calories. They are not. So you've got to become your own sleuth, your own investigator with all these alcohol and non-alcoholic drinks, actually all drinks, and decide what works for you. So I must admit, I've tried, and with my own wide survey of non-alcoholic or low alcohol wines and champagnes. Ooh, I just don't like them. They're so sweet and sickly. So give me the real thing any day. Unless somebody can suggest one to me that's nice, I'll grab it, but don't like it. Now, low alcohol and non-alcohol beers. I am definitely into this. I'll tell you why. I'm not necessarily a big beer drinker, although I love beer. I love all types of beer. But I realized in my own journey of going from full sugared sodas to diet sodas to Zevias to kombucha to my soda waters with my flavors, I've now realized that my taste buds have been on their journey and changed. I don't want a sweet drink. Well, unless it's champagne. Give me that any day. But see, it's another thing beginning with C. I said yesterday it was cheese and chocolate, champagne. But so I like my beers because they give me the fizz, they give me the flavor, and if I get non-alcoholic ones, no alcohol, but they're not sweet. So I like non-alcoholic beers as my go-to soda, my go-to fizzy drink. I do. And so over time, I have gone from, the Miller Lights to the Michelob Ultras, which you can still buy, not in many places here in England. You can get Amstel 66, you can get Bud Select 66, I think that's only in America. And you can go onto so many websites now that sell non-alcoholic drinks. There's a plethora of them. I'm going to show you the beer I drink. Yes, when you reduce the calories and you reduce the carbs and then you take the alcohol out, of course it's going to change the flavor. It's all about how you've trained your taste buds. It's all about what you're prepared to give up for your health. And so I do like the Michelob Ultra. I do like the Amstel 66 actually have more flavor, so they're actually quite good. But I still wanted a non-alcoholic one. So the ones I choose are these, Jiva Fun. It's not full of flavor, but they're good enough. And no alcohol, 43 calories a bottle, and I think it's got 6 grams of carbs a bottle. I am fine with that. As I say, this is more my go-to drink, really. So I like that one. So again, go look online, see what works for you, see on the calories and carbs, and just be aware. Do not assume no alcohol, no carbs means no calories. All right, or no alcohol means no calories. I know what I'm talking about. Okay. All right. Do be aware overall as well that all these drinks, especially alcoholic drinks, the low alcohol ones, they are acidic to your stomach. So again, whether you're into the weight goal or not, it's just the health factor. They're all very acidic. So I do use 1 or 2 drops of this Alkazone. I mentioned this a couple of times. If you're not used to this, you've got to be very careful to it. It'll make you feel weird. So if you get it, you've got to build up to it. Start in your water in the morning, that's all, and then build up. So I will put occasionally one drop in my wine, in my champagne, in my beer, just to counteract that acidity. Okay, to sum up. So for your health, and definitely for your weight, stop drinking full sugared sodas. That's it. Try and retrain your taste buds to go to diet, to go to the Zevias, to go to the kombucha, to go to club soda or soda water with some flavors. There's many choices out there. rethink your drink of choice, alcoholic wise. Just rethink. See what else is out there. See what you are okay with the flavors of. There are so many non-alcoholic drinks. As I say, just be aware of the carbs and the calories content. Everyone is different. Not everybody can jump straight in, and some people can because of the taste difference. But do what's right for you and what's right for your health and weight goals. All right, so a lot of information. As I say, this is all about small steps in the right direction to whatever health and weight goal you have for you. Everybody has their individual journey. Your partner might be on a completely different journey to you. It's your body, your journey. So stay what you know is right for you. Okay, so if you have any questions about all of this, do put them down below. I am going to be answering everybody's questions this Thursday. And then I'm putting in a few extra things of mine that I know I want to cover because they're very important and maybe not everybody realizes what's going on out there to do with health and fitness and all these pillars of your health. And so tomorrow, the topic is the skinny on sauces, dressings and dips. Again, a lot of hidden everything that you need to be aware of. Do subscribe so you can get notified when the next video is showing. Please share around. I'm just wanting to share this wealth of knowledge. See, wealth was appropriate there. Or listen to the replays. Otherwise, bye for now, and I'll see you same time, same place tomorrow. Stay healthy, stay well. Bye for now.